Happy New Year, Scorpios! It is the Apache Dreamer, and I'm here finally to give you your January reading for 2019. I apologize for the delay, and I appreciate everybody that hung in there with me to get these readings out, but like a lot of shit's been going on in my life, and just couldn't do it. So, I'm going to still do New Year's resolution advice and guidance for you guys because all of the other signs got it, and I don't think it'd be fair to not include you guys, even though it's kind of late in January. But I did pull some extra cards for the sign of Scorpio since your videos were late, as well as Libra and Sagittarius. Thank you for your likes and shares and comments. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down here on the screen and click the bell for notifications from me, any videos that I post. Yeah, let's get it popping. I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm not gonna waste y'all's time. So I have two new decks, by the way, and this is what I'm pulling your New Year's resolution advice and guidance from. The first deck is Keepers of the Light. The other is the Magical Unicorn deck. So I'm going to pull those towards the end. All right, Scorpions. Excuse me. So it looks like a lot of you all have been really thinking heavily. You've had some hard thoughts about some kind of disconnect within your family. Some of you are having some kind of family feud of some sort. Something's going on within your family, and I hate to say it, but some of you guys are getting like kicked out of your home in the month of January. Or you're kicking somebody out. It could be kicking somebody out. Or some of you guys are getting uninvited to family functions or family events. You know, the family member that you're at war with, they may have told you, look, you ain't invited to my house no more. You're no longer invited to my house. Don't come by. Don't call. You know, they're being very stubborn. They're holding a grudge. And it's been heavy on your mind. You've been thinking about this because, of course, you care about your family member. And you don't want shit to be rotten like this. But it looks like, you know, yeah, things are turned upside down. And you can't... You really want to reach out to these family members. You want to reach out to them and be like, hey, let's let bygones be bygones. You know, we family, we need to be getting along. You want to reach out to them, but their door is closed right now. Their door is closed, and it's been weighing heavily on your mind, Scorpio. And you don't know what to do about it. Advice from Spirit is to sit back and relax and let this play out. Let this run its course, Scorpio. Don't try to force yourself into this family member's life. You know, don't keep arguing with them, of course. Sit back, relax, and watch it play out. It'll blow over eventually. I'm not saying it'll blow over anytime soon because I don't really feel like it'll blow over anytime soon. It may be next month, the end of next month before this blows over, Scorpios. But sit back and chill. Wait for them to contact you. Wait for them to open the doors to let you into communication again. try not to get too butthurt over the situation, because that'll make matters worse when the doors do open up, and it'll start a whole new feud, a whole new argument. Uh, it may be that a third party with an unbiased opinion may need to step in and help here, because this is looking like some very stubborn behavior, a lot of holding grudges, and it looks like it's not you, Scorpio. It looks like maybe you may be the one that wants to reach out. You want to, like, you know, you want to make things better, and you're stuck between a rock and a hard place in this situation. Honestly, there's not much you can do about it except sit back and wait. Things will pan out eventually. Things will even out. Like I said, by the end of next month, things will even out. It'll pan out. Slowly but surely, you'll be back to, you know, the loving, caring family members that you were to one another. Just give it time, you know. Time heals a lot of wounds, believe it or not. Some of you guys in the month of January, you wouldn't believe some of the weird shit you can see in these cards. In the month of January, some of you guys are going to be leaving your man for a woman. I don't know who this is for, but for some of you guys, you are dropping your hero for a shero. You were or are in a relationship with a man, with a guy, a male, and you have met this new shiny lady. I don't know why I said shiny. Shiny, she's like a gold coin. Like, you walking down the street, you see a shiny ass, big ass gold coin, you gonna stop and pick it up. She's like a new gold coin, you know, a shiny gold coin. And this lady is going to capture your heart. I don't know who this is for. She's going to give you like the really flirty face, like, hi, my name is Carrie. You know, she's going to be a new gold shiny coin for you. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm condoning you leaving your boo/bae for this new gold shiny coin, this offering up all these nice things to you with a very cute side eye, like, hi, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. And it could be a Libra, because Libra is in the spread. It could be a Libra, this lady, this shiny lady, like, hi, Scorpio, my name is Libra. My number is 1-800. I'm a gold shiny coin. I know that's too many letters to be a number, but whatever. I don't know who this is for, but yeah, it's there. Some of you guys are gonna be leaving your hero for a shero. I'm not saying I condone it, but I'm not saying I'm knocking your hustle away. I'm just saying, what's good for the goose is sometimes good. It's good for the gander. Okay. If she's better and you can see yourself with her, you know, go for the shero, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with a superwoman. But, yeah, she gonna have you wrapped around her finger, though, this lady. This lady is very charming. She's kind of shy, but a little flirty, like indirectly flirty at the same time, if that makes sense. She's a simple type of beauty. Like, she doesn't have a lot of makeup or anything on. She's simplistically pretty. So, be on the lookout for her, whoever that's for. I don't know who that's for. Some of you, I don't know, excuse that my little one, he does not want me to do these videos, and I have no choice but to just get these out, because I feel bad I haven't gotten them out yet. So If you can excuse my little one, he is playing on his game happily. So at least y'all know he happy. But some of you are indecisive about what to do concerning a step in your life that has to do with your health. Um, like your doctor may have gave you an option like, hey, you got this, and in order to treat this or to cure this, you have option A or option B, and you're very indecisive what to do about this. Now, I don't give medical advice. I'm just gonna tell you what I see. Um, yeah, it's looking like whatever these options are that this physician or specialist or whoever this person is gave you, like you may be in like experimental drugs or some kind of experimental procedure, or you know, a lab study or something of the sort, and it's more than one, and they're saying, hey, these are the only choices you have, or this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, and you're very indecisive. You don't know what to do. I say, number one, get a second opinion. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm not telling you choose A or B. I'm saying get a second opinion to help you choose A or B. Get a second opinion from another specialist or another doctor. Do all of the research you can about these options that they're giving you. Make sure they give you literature towards these options, and make sure when you do research, and make sure the literature they give you matches the research that you find on your own. And you know, there's no way to know what the outcome can be. You're just gonna have to you're gonna have to do your due diligence. Gosh, I got tongue tied. You're gonna have to do your own due diligence. I don't know what the fuck. Due diligence. There you go. I know that word. I promise I do. You're gonna have to do your own work. You're gonna have to make sure you do the work required to make sure that they're not giving you something or doing something to you that'll cause, you know, your impeding demise. That's you know, going towards your detriment. Okay, Scorpio. So I'm gonna clarify some of these cards. Okay, we're gonna clarify this family feud. I want to know more about it. Yeah, it's really still looking like Scorpios. Some of you want to take the next step and reach out to these family members that you're feuding with. You see how she's looking longingly up at the star. She wants to reach out. You want to make things better, Scorpio. The other parties that are involved are being very stubborn about it, though. And like I said, seek out a third party. Seek out a non-biased third party to help you guys. You may need to go to family therapy or family counseling. You may need to go to family therapy or family counseling for something of the sort. If you're not keen on going to therapy or counseling, which makes no sense to me, why some people just don't want to take help that's given to them. But, you know, can't tell everybody what to do. If you're not very keen on that, then, you know, find a friend of a friend of a friend of the family who doesn't really know everybody well and won't have a biased opinion about one person or the other. And it looks like you're going to have to be the one, like I said, to end this feud. You're going to have to let it run its course. Like, you have to just sit back and chill and let it run its course. Stop trying to force it. Let it run its course, okay? It was eventually somebody will feel better. Yeah, as far as excuse me, as far as this indecision, is my cards that I pull are basically saying the same thing. A person in a respectable position here. This would be probably the specialist or physician. For some of you, this could be a legal matter for some of you, but I don't really get legal matter. I really get medical issues, but it could be a legal matter. It could be a judge saying, "Hey, you take this route, and you have, you can get a plea deal for option A or option, you can get a plea deal for the option A, or you can not take that route, and you know, you can sit around and wait to see what your consequences are going to be, which is option B." I don't really get that, but this would be who is giving you your decisions, okay? A person of authority, somebody who specializes in whatever you're seeing them for, and they're giving you options. Hey, these are the choices you have, okay? Like I said, make sure they give you literature on whatever the options are they're giving you, and do your due diligence. I don't know why. I can't say that today. Do your homework on these options that they're giving you. That way you don't be blindsided on any complications or, any surprises about whatever it is they're giving you here. Look into it. Look into it, Scorpio, okay? I just want one more card on this this decision that has to be made. There it is. Yeah, so if you gather information on these options that you are given, if you gather all the information on your own, you'll be able to make up your mind which option you should take. See how he has his hand spread, option A or option B, and he's got all of the fruits and the bearings of his labor towards the middle. You will be able to come up with a good solution here, but be sure to get a second opinion and do your research. Do your due diligence. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it. That's the word that goes here, but I cannot say it. And I promise you, I know this word. Promise y'all. Yeah. It's basically saying the same thing, though. Nothing different. So, for New Year's resolution advice and guidance from the Keepers of the Light deck, you guys have Mahavatar Babaji. And I don't know if I said that right. Okay. Mahavatar Babaji. Okay. Soul expansion. And this is Mahavatar. Handsome guy. Handsome guy. It says your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Soul expansion, Scorpio. And from the unicorn, magical unicorn deck, you have simplicity. It says, put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. So, This goes with doing your research as well, okay? This goes with doing your research and making sure you take care of yourself, Scorpio. All right, that's all I have for you guys for January. Again, I apologize for getting these videos out so late. I hope you all have a blessed and prosperous 2019. I will see everybody back in about a week for February readings, and I'll be pulling romance cards for Valentine's Day. Like I said, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. I think I'm going to do you guys' readings first next month because you guys' videos were so late for January. So, all right, y'all. Peace out.